So this morning I am heading into town. I'm going to have a look through some of the charity shops. I'm going to try and hit them all, although if I'm tired I might not manage it, but we'll give it a try. I think there's about 8 or 9 in town now, so I'm going to have a little potter around. I've got a route planned, so I'll do a little bit of filming, show you what I find, and I shall see you in a bit. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Popped out this morning to do a little bit of shopping and went to not as many charity shops as I wanted to. I think on my intro I said there's about 8 or 9 charity shops, but bought some heavy things. So after the first 1, 2, 3 charity shops, I had to head back to the car because I just had bags and bags of stuff. But I found some really interesting things. A few things for myself, a few bits that I'm going to use for Christmas, and then some bits for reselling. So let's have a look. So one of the first things I picked up in the Forget Me Not charity shop was these beautiful vintage teacups. So they've got a lovely floral design there. Nice shape as well, a little bit different. They've got the design on just on one side, nice pinks, browns, greens, greys. These were 50p each. So there was two 2 teacups and loads of saucers. So I just got a saucer to match each teacup, and these are Lord Nelson England. So I've not come across that before, but that pattern is beautiful. And what I'm going to do with these is put candles in them. So I like to do these for Christmas presents. So melt the wax, pop the wick in there, pour the wax in and let them set, and then these make really pretty candles for the mantelpiece. There we go. So that's the matching saucer as well. It's got the same design as the cup. I thought that would look really sweet with a candle inside. I usually put some clear wrapping with some ribbon just to dress it up a little bit. So I was really chuffed with those, and the saucers were only 25p. So 75p there, and then all I need is my candle making wax and wicks, and then that's a nice present for Christmas. Really chuffed with those. They did have some other teacups, but they had chips and things, so I didn't bother with those. What else did we get? I bought this for myself because I really like, I'm not fussed for matching things, so I mean things get broken anyway, don't they, and then you end up with odd numbers of things. But in terms of mugs, I really like pottery, stoneware, vintage mugs, so if I see that kind of thing then I always pick it up. This one's really heavy. It's got a lovely floral design, nice flecked pattern on there, good quality, nice weight to it, good size, and this one's actually made in Korea. So there we go, that was 50p. So that'll be going into my cupboard for cups of morning coffee, I think. Right, I then picked up a couple of tops for myself. One of the charity shops, the Samaritans, was having half price sale off everything, which is brilliant. So we haven't quite got the lovely sunny weather at the minute, nor have we had much sunny weather, but I got myself a nice lightweight yellow t-shirt top with a little tie in the front. Nice soft cotton fabric. It's got like a flecked pattern on there. That was £1. Popping that in the wash. And then for the winter, I really like to layer my clothes to keep warm. That's how I, tend to keep warm, with lots of layers. So I got myself a nice long sleeve, stretchy top that I can wear under jumpers and cardigans and things. And I absolutely love that mustard colour. What else did we get? I then got some curtains. These were from Age UK. All of their fabrics, curtains, bedding, that kind of thing were all £2, which was really good. So everything had been reduced. These were originally £4. These are a pair of cotton curtains. They've got the old-fashioned tape across the top there for the hooks. These were Marks and Spencer's, made in the UK. 50% cotton, 50% polyester. Yep, 51 wide. And they're in a beige colour. But I won't use them as curtains, I just wanted the fabric. So I can chop these up and use these to make other things. Cushion covers and tote bags. Make all kinds of different things, but the fabric is really good quality. It's really nice and soft and thick. So for £2, 2 big large curtains, a lot cheaper than buying a metre of fabric, so that will come in handy. I could do with some tote bags, so I think I might make some out of those. And then, funny story, went into St Vincent's charity shop, and that is one of my favourite charity shops. They've always got a good selection. The ladies are really nice and friendly. They do a nice display in the window as well. They're always changing it and making it all, pretty and presentable. And I went in with my phone because it was the first time that I thought I'm going to film in the charity shops and try and get a bit more footage of what's on the shelves and kind of take you around with me. And as soon as I walked in with the camera, before I had a chance to kind of say anything, the 2 ladies were like, "Oh, what's she doing? That's really strange. It's really strange she's filming us. What is she filming us for? That's weird." So I kind of put my phone away, carried on down the shop towards the back where all the bric-a-brac is and the jewellery, and the manager came up to me and asked why I was filming. So I happily told her that, you know, it was for a YouTube channel, and I got my phone out and showed her the channel and kind of told her what I was doing. And they do have a little vintage section in there, so she was telling me about that. And she was fine. She was absolutely fine with the filming, which was brilliant. And she says, you know, as long as you're not saying anything bad about the shop, which I never would, because it, like I say, it is one of my favourite charity shops. They've always got a really good variety. The prices are really good. The staff are always really friendly. And like I say, they've always got really nice displays and what have you. So yeah, I was really chuffed actually to get to speak to them and let them know what I was doing. And then whilst I was in there, I picked up a few bits and bobs. So I got this vintage scarf, which needs a clean. But as you can see, it's got a really nice, it's white, slightly off-white with a red floral design on there. Really pretty, and it's got these pointed ends. And it actually says Samuel Webster on the bottom there. And these are really nice. I've seen people use them to kind of, I'm not going to do it now because I won't be able to do it, but they tie them like this and wear them in their hair. Or, got it stuck, you could tie that one around your neck, double it round, tie it to the side. That'd look really sweet. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can get the stains. It's got a couple of little spots on it that I noticed in the shop, just really tiny little brown stain there just near the hem. So hopefully I can get that out with a bit of vanish. Give it a gentle hand wash, I think, for that one. I had a look at the jewellery. I did a little bit of filming to be able to see what there was, and I just picked up a few bits from there. So I got this necklace, and just because it really stood out, it's really bold and striking. So it's a really nice bright kind of fuchsia pink colour, and the beads are wooden and they've been dyed all so that they're all the same colour. But it's a really long one. It's a nice long necklace that can be doubled up. I thought it was really nice and bright for summer. But also in the winter months, I like to wear nice bright colours in the winter just to cheer myself up. So there we go. They were £1. All the necklaces are £1 and all the bracelets are 50p. And then in the counter they have like a special section for all the individually priced items. And I did have a look in there today, but I didn't see anything that, that I fancied. What else did I pick up? Oh, that came from another one. Got this necklace, which I'll restring, but I really liked the pendant on there. So that is a piece of amethyst. I love gemstone jewellery. I wear a lot of crystals and things myself. And that's a Loop Beautiful purple. It's got some slightly darker purple in the bottom, and then some clear quartz section at the top. And that's just on a cord. So like I say, I'll probably restring that. I've actually got some other amethyst beads that were from a broken bracelet, so I might work those into a new design. And that was £1. You can't go wrong for £1, I don't think. And then my favourite price, 50p. This is, if I can untangle it, because I threw everything in my rucksack and everything's got a little bit tangled up. Although, I'm not sure that's going to untangle. I think that's attached in the wrong place. Maybe. Oh no, I've done it. I've done it. So, there we go. So you can see there's different colours. There's reds, greens, and then the centre one's like a really nice egg yolk yellow. And this has been made to look like amber, like Baltic amber, but it's not real, it's plastic. But I still thought that was really pretty. I like how the light catches the speckles inside. I think it's like foil that's inside that kind of makes it look like it's amber, like it's got little flecks inside. But for 50p, I thought that was really good. I'll probably pop that on the eBay store. And then these were from, in fact, that was 25p because the shop that I got these from had a half price sale on. So they were even cheaper. So this one is like a chain, a woven chain bracelet with some beads on. There we go. So these are little metal beads, and then these two are glass, and they've got some gold foil inside. They've been strung like a multi-strand bracelet. That fastens with a nice lobster claw clasp. No markings or anything, just a bit of costume. But I love my costume jewellery. So there we go, that'll go to a new home. And then I got these just because I thought these were fun. And I'll either sell these or I'll keep these for myself. But these, if I can get into the bag, are for Christmas. Yes, that lovely swear word, Christmas. I know it's only July, but you've got to grab these things while you see them. So these are little Christmas trees. I thought they were really sweet. Little hook wire earrings there, little Christmas trees on. So yeah, I'll either sell those or I'll wear those closer to Christmas when I'm doing my videos and things. But they were 25p, so I couldn't pass those up. And then the last piece of jewellery that I got, I really like this actually. This was in a 50p basket and then it was half price. So again, couldn't resist, 25p. So it's a really big chunky bracelet in a nice brown, and then it's got these lovely kind of box swirled patterns on, and they're carved into it, so I can feel, if I feel the surface there, that kind of dips in where the white is, and it's very, very ridgy. So this could be animal bone or horn, something like that. Could be plastic, I don't know, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's been dyed and then the pattern has been carved out just to create that nice swirl. So it's a nice chunky one. Oh, quite small actually, I'm not sure I can get that. Well, I'm not going to try because I won't get it off. But there we go, 25p. So that'll probably go in a bundle with some other similar bracelets. I try to kind of bundle things together so that people kind of get, you know, a few things of the same or similar design. And then this I got for our spare bedroom. So it is, this was £2 because it was from the Age UK where all the linens and everything were £2. I believe it's cotton, although it doesn't have, no, it doesn't say on the label, it just says how to wash it and what have you. But this is beautiful heavy cotton throw, so it's got this nice tasseled end to it, and if I hold it up you can see it's got a slight pattern to it as well, and like an embossed pattern on the cotton. But it's massive, absolutely huge, really heavy, really good quality. £2. So that'll come in for the winter, because again I like to, like my clothes, I like to layer on the bed as well, so I like to have the duvet, then I like to have the throw over the top as well, and sometimes an extra blanket if it's really cold to keep me warm. And then the last item was kind of like the most exciting, and I nearly tripped up running across the shop to buy it. It is an entire bolt of fabric. So if you were going into a fabric store, you would see the fabric in a roll or a bolt. And you would, you know, take it to the counter and say, I want 2 meters of this, and pay by the meter. We don't have any fabric shops in our town anymore. They've all disappeared, unfortunately. So I tend to have to buy things either online, or I buy vintage materials and then cut that up and use it. But this is beautiful. So it's a kind of cream colour with a really dark green print on it, and it's kind of a mystical zodiac, moon, stars, suns fabric. So there we go. So you can see there, you can see the moon. There's a zodiac wheel there. There is a sunshine, smiley sunshine face there, and this is the entire roll. The entire roll. So there'll be meters and meters and meters of fabric on there. And it's lovely, it's cotton, it's nice and soft, it's good quality. I haven't unrolled it, so I don't know if it's, you know, if it's a seconds or if there's any damage or anything, but I literally just ran to the till with it because it is just my cup of tea, is this. and I've got 1,000 ideas of what I'm going to make with it. I think one of the things that I would like to do is I like to make my own packaging. So when I'm selling my jewellery, I like to make little pouches, little paper packages. I like to upcycle and recycle things. So potentially I could use some of this fabric to make some nice little drawstring bags to put people's jewellery in. So I'm quite excited about that. And this entire bolt of fabric was only £5 English, which is amazing. And even the guy at the till said, you know, he should have priced it higher, which he probably should have done. But yeah, a fiver for that, which is brilliant. So this will last me a long time as well, which is awesome. So yeah, I was super excited when I picked that up. I might even make some pyjama bottoms out of this as well. I think that would make a really nice set of pyjama bottoms, maybe a matching top, maybe. We shall see. We shall see. So many ideas. I've just spotted as well a couple of things that I've missed, so I'll pull those out now. One of them is this book, Yorkshire Christmas, which I thought would be interesting as I am in Yorkshire. So this, it's got all sorts in it. It's got poems, it's got stories, old Christmas traditions in Yorkshire. So I'm looking forward to having a read. I'm hoping there are some things in here that maybe I can do at Christmas. Some things maybe that are a bit fun, a little bit different. So I'm gonna have a good read in here and see what there is. Oh, there's some old photographs as well, which is really nice. The Battle of Wakefield, Christmas Eve 1460. Interesting. So yeah, and this had £2 on the back, and it was from the shop that had the half price sale, and the woman said, oh no, that's not meant to be £2, you can have it for 50p. So okay, yep, that'll do me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a good look through that, see if there's anything that any traditions that I can pick up and give a try. And then another bit of fabric, and that's why I had to go back to the car, because all the fabric kind of weighed me down. I had that much of it. So this is beautiful. This is a vintage duvet cover, probably a single. In fact, does it say on the tag? Yep, single. And again, this was £2. Look at that funky retro 60s 70s pattern. And it's, oh, do you know, it smells like my grandma's linen closet used to smell. So it's lovely. It smells like old-fashioned soap. It's got like, must have been a really nice fabric softener or something. Oh, it takes me back. Good memories. So yeah, again, that a whole single duvet cover is meters of fabric for £2. So I will chop that up and make something out of it. It's got like a lighter pattern on the underneath, nice floral, nice autumnal colours as well, the browns. I do use vintage bedding. I don't always chop it up. Sometimes in the back bedroom, which I'll show you in one of the videos, has got vintage wallpaper, which is a floral pattern with birds and butterflies. And I have vintage curtains in there, vintage furniture, and again use vintage linens in there when I can, when I manage to spot them. But yeah, I kind of had to buy a bag in that shop. I'd taken some bags with me, but I didn't have enough bags for all the stuff. So yeah, and then it cut my trip short because I was like carrying everything and I couldn't get to the other charity shops. So I ran out of steam, took everything back to the car, and then yeah, headed home. But I was really happy. I'm really chuffed today. I feel really grateful that I found this fabric and I've got all these beautiful things. It's been a lovely morning. So what better way to spend your Friday morning? If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please come back and watch more. There are plenty of videos and there are more coming as well. I've been planning out some videos around the selling aspect of things, so the reselling, what to look out for, how to look after things, things to be aware of when you're selling vintage jewellery. So I'm going to do a video on that. And then I've got some shorts videos in mind as well that I'm going to do and get those out shortly. So thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will catch you on the next one.